Yo, you guys, welcome back to another video. This is Michigan Sports Talk here, and we got a lot to talk about today as Michigan enters the Big Ten tournament after a loss to Michigan State and new top 25 rankings. We're going to be covering it all today in this video, guys, so stay tuned. And if you guys are new around here, I greatly appreciate it if you guys could go ahead and hit that subscribe button. Thank you guys so much for everybody who is subscribed and watches my videos. And other than that, guys, let's get right into today's video. So as you guys all know, Michigan played Michigan State on Thursday. They won 69-50, but last night on Sunday, Michigan State and Michigan played again, and Michigan State got the better of Michigan that game. They beat them 70-64 in a close battle. Towards the end, Eli Brooks got hurt in like the first couple minutes after making 5 points. So here is the stats for Michigan here. Livers only had 9 points, 4 rebounds, 1 assist. Dickinson had 12 points, 1 assist, 7 rebounds. Mike Smith had 11 points, 7 assists, 3 rebounds. Franz Wagner had 10 points, 5 assists, 6 rebounds. Eli Brooks had his 5 points, only 4 minutes played and got hurt. And Chauncey Brown had 13 points, 4 rebounds. Austin Davis had 4 points, 2 assists, 4 rebounds. And just a really awful game for Michigan. And now let's go ahead and look at Michigan State's stats. 18 points for Henry, 3 assists, 5 rebounds, 3 points for Hall, and 2 assists and also 4 rebounds. Marble only had 1 point and 3 rebounds. Langford had 7 points, 2 rebounds. Rocket Watts actually performed really well with 21 points, 4 assists, 4 rebounds. Bingham Jr., 5 points, 1 assist, 8 rebounds. Hauser had 11 points, 5 rebounds, and that's really it. But yeah, tough loss there for Michigan. Really just, we got to get back to our old selves here. Our offense just looked awful last night. Nobody could make anything, and again, nobody got over 15 points. So that's, really not good. And obviously, Michigan State only scored 50 points the last game. This time they scored 70. Michigan scored only 69 last time. And I mean, Michigan State was really just hitting shots and really keeping Michigan away from coming back into the game. They were trying to make a comeback, but Michigan State just kept coming down the court making shots, and there was really no chance for Michigan to ever take the lead after Michigan State took the lead at halftime. And a great game by Michigan State. They outperformed us, outworked us, and Michigan is not looking good right now. But they got everything ahead of them, and they really need to, step it up in the Big Ten tournament, and hopefully they get things fixed and they come out and perform well. Like I said, man, they're just missing shots. They're not having fun, and I think this whole week of practice will be good for them, and they get to prepare here. And now let's go ahead and take a look at the top 25 here. Gonzaga obviously still number 1, Baylor holding that number 2 spot, and now Illinois takes the number 3 spot as Michigan drops down to number 4. That's really only the big news right there. Illinois deserves it. They were playing really good. Just don't know how I feel about their record, 20-6, and Michigan's 19-3, and they're ahead of them. But that's just my opinion. Illinois is performing better at them at this point right now, though. Michigan just needs to get back to their point, or to where they're doing good, and I think that Michigan and Illinois will be back in the Big Ten tournament championship, and I think that will be another rematch. And I think Michigan, if they perform well, I think they can definitely beat Illinois. They just needed to perform well, and they really just need to step it up and step it up on offense and defense, and hopefully Eli Brooks is okay so he can come back and contribute. But yeah, that's the top 25 right now, guys. Iowa's still at the number 5 spot. But yeah, now let's go ahead and take a look at the Big Ten tournament, guys. So this is pretty much the last thing I will touch on. I'm not going to be playing any highlights for the Michigan State-Michigan game. You guys can go ahead and watch it on YouTube, though. It was just an awful game for Michigan, and it just What I will be doing though is probably tomorrow's video will probably be breaking down how Michigan is gonna have to be able to beat either Michigan State or Maryland, because they both, if one of those teams win out of that game, they will play Michigan, and so we're gonna be breaking down how Michigan has to perform and how they have to, stop Michigan State or Maryland from beating them, and just how they can win the game. So we're gonna be going over that and everything, probably, and just looking at some stuff that Michigan has done wrong. And so yeah, stay on the lookout for that video. Hopefully it's a good video, and I'll be making that one tomorrow and posting it tomorrow. So stay tuned for that. But now it is time for Big Ten tournament, guys, and tournament play. Can't wait, man. And NCAA tournament is right around the corner. I mean, somebody just played the NCAA CBS March Madness theme song, and that theme song is so great, man. And just it gives you chills every time you hear it, man, because you know what time of year it is, and you know what's about to go down. It is so fun, man. I can't wait for Michigan and all these teams to play. It's gonna be a fun season, and just glad to have it. Last year we didn't, and it was a very tough time. One of the best moments, or one of the best times of the season, really, of the year. So but yeah, so now let's get right into it here. Wednesday, March 10th, in only 2 days now, guys. Minnesota and Northwestern go head to head against them, and that's game 1. That is at 6:30 p.m. Eastern time on BTN. All these games are on BTN, by the way, except for the semifinals and the championship game. Those will be on CBS. So just so you guys know that. And so yeah, and then the winner out of Minnesota and Northwestern plays Ohio State. I will be making my pick on that game. We're just gonna be going through the bracket. I would fill one out, but it's such a short bracket. Not going to fill one out, so I'm just going to, say who will win this game. I think Northwestern will beat Minnesota and play Ohio State. And yeah, I think Northwestern is performing well. They just beat Maryland. So yeah, I think Northwestern will get that win and play Ohio State on Thursday. And now in Nebraska, Penn State, I think will win that game as well. So yeah, those are the 2 games on Wednesday. So now we got Thursday, March 11th. The first game on at 11:30 a.m. is Michigan State and Maryland. I personally think Michigan State will win this game, and it'll be another rematch of Michigan and Michigan State. Hopefully Michigan gets the win. Don't want to lose a Sparty again, but yeah. And now now my pick would be Northwestern versus Ohio State. I will have Ohio State winning that game. Obviously, Ohio State is a very good basketball team, and they'll play Purdue on Friday in the quarterfinals. And now Indiana, Rutgers. Ooh, this is a tough one. This is actually a tough one. Indiana is very good. Rutgers is also very good. I think that Rutgers will get the win, though, just because they are, I think, a better team than Indiana. I think Indiana has lost some here down the stretch, so I think Rutgers will pull away with that, and they will play Illinois on Friday in the quarterfinals. Now it's going to be Penn State and Wisconsin. That's my prediction, Penn State beating Nebraska. Penn State is a tough team, I'm not going to lie. Wisconsin, though, is also a great team, so that should be a tough game, but I'm probably going to have to go with Wisconsin winning that, and they'll play Iowa. So now we got Michigan State and Michigan on Friday, my prediction, obviously. But yeah, guys, so I'm going to probably take, obviously, Michigan I will take. Hopefully we do win this game. Like I said, I'll be going over both teams, Maryland and Michigan State, breaking down what Michigan has to do to win this game, and what Michigan has to do to fix their offense and their defense, and what they have to do better here in March in tournament play. And but yeah, Michigan, I think, will be able to beat Maryland and Michigan State. They just gotta perform like they have it earlier in the season. If they can get back to their old selves, this team is gonna be hard to beat. And don't count Michigan out just yet, guys, because they obviously dropped down to number 4 in the rankings. But if they do win the Big Ten tournament, they will go right back up to number 3 or number 2. But yeah, so now we got Ohio State and Purdue. That should be a really good game if Ohio State does win. But yeah, guys, me personally, I think Ohio State will go ahead and play Michigan in the semifinals. They will be able to beat Purdue. Purdue has been playing good. I think Ohio State is a lot better than them, which is pretty funny. Ohio State is number 9 in the country, and they are number 5 in the Big Ten, and Purdue is number 4 in the Big Ten, and they get a bye before Ohio State. And but yeah, I just think Ohio State is really good. And they just lost to Michigan, Illinois, Michigan State. They have lost some games, but I still don't think that they will lose to Purdue. I think they are a very good team. Just had some bad luck towards the end here, playing tough teams. And but yeah, all right. Now we're gonna. What is it? Illinois and Rutgers, right? Yep. So Illinois, Rutgers. Obviously, Illinois is playing really good right now. They will obviously win that game, I think, and they'll play in the semifinals. Now we got Wisconsin and Iowa. The winner of this will play Illinois. My prediction, obviously. Yeah, I think I'm going to go with Iowa here, just because I don't think Wisconsin is really that great. I don't think they will make a big run in the NCAA tournament. I just don't think they are that great of a team, really. They obviously are a great team. They could beat some teams. I don't think they're really, elite. I don't think they're on that elite level this year. But yeah, so for that reason, it will be Illinois or Iowa in the other semifinal game. So now we have Michigan versus Ohio State. Again, my prediction in the semifinals on Saturday, March 13th. And that game will be played at 1 p.m. on CBS. And obviously, I got to go with Michigan going to the Big Ten Tournament Championship. It's going to be a tough game, though. I'm not going to lie. I was kind of mad that Michigan got Ohio State on their side of the bracket. I think Illinois should definitely get Ohio State on their side of the bracket because, yeah, that is just my opinion. I think Ohio State should be on Illinois' side, but obviously just the seeding and everything just works out that way. But yeah, maybe Purdue will win. They won't play them, but I think Michigan will be in the championship game. And then obviously I think Illinois will beat Iowa, and there'll be a Michigan-Illinois rematch. And I won't make my pick on that game. It's really just too close to tell, really. It could go either way, and obviously we saw Michigan just struggle, and Illinois beat them really bad. Illinois could struggle that game, and Michigan could beat them up really bad. It just depends on which team plays, which team comes out and wants to win it the most, and which team, shows up. Michigan might not show up again, and if they don't, we're gonna have some serious problems. But yeah, guys, I hope Michigan does reach their full potential here during tournament play here in March. And but yeah, that's my prediction. And there's the Big Ten tournament. Thank you guys so much for watching. And yeah, be on the lookout for tomorrow's video. And hope you guys enjoy. Hope you guys have a great rest of your day. And we will see you guys in the next video. Hit that subscribe button. Greatly appreciate it. We'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.